Brothers, let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite piece of tool in your toolbox or in your tool bag? Maybe it's something that someone bought for you. They bought it, well, say for your anniversary, Christmas, birthday. Is there a favorite piece of tools that you have that you hold close to your heart? Well, welcome back to the channel. This is Nelson Robinson Sr., where we teach men, we help you to renew your mind so that you can build a stronger marriage and also step boldly into your God given purpose. So, today I want to talk about the tools that we use to build our home. I believe every man have a piece of tools, their favorite piece of tool that they hold close to their heart and say, don't touch my tools. Some men are very they're very serious about their tools. When it comes to don't touch my tools, don't mess with my tools. What happened to my tools? Who moved my tools? They are very serious about their tools because it is something that has been given to them to do certain things, not just to fix things, not just to rebuild things, but to them, I want to say, it is something that they use to demonstrate love. As it has been said, actions speak louder than words. It speak louder than words. So when you use your action, you can tell someone, I love you all day long, all year long. And if you never demonstrate that love, it's hard for them to believe that you really love them. So when it comes to your tools, or the man's tools, he used that tools to show his love to his family and also to those around him. When someone asks you to do something for them, especially concerning their brakes, this is trust. They trust you to work on their brakes. As a man with a mechanical background myself that study and work for a company for 10 years before I start doing my own thing, I understand the importance of having good brakes, especially while it's raining. And especially that I'm driving a semi truck today and drive my other cars on my days off. I understand how important it is. So when someone tell you, Dad, when they say, Dad, can you fix my brakes for me? Can you change up my brakes? Or even, I just heard something grinding. A matter of fact, they might not even said anything, but you, as a concerned father, head of the household, you heard them pulled up and you heard their screeching from way down the road. Rook, 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 rook. You know exactly what is going on. Bad breaks. And because you love your children, and it's like, oh baby, no, I can't let you go back out with this. You're gonna go and get some breaks and change them out. When someone put a job like that into your hands, it's because they trust you, especially those who knows the importance of having good breaks. So the tools, our tools, they are so important to us. It is not the fact that we are using them for a project to work on something. It's the fact that they trust us enough. Or here's the bigger picture. They have seen something in you from your action, what you have been doing around the house as a head of the household, how you was taking care of business, you fixing the things that need to fix that you can fix with your hand, and the things that you know that you can't control or you can't fix that is out of your reach. Guess what? You make it your initiative to go and to find someone to come and to fix those things. So they're looking at you. They're looking at how you are performing. They're looking at what the things that you are doing, how you are doing it, how you're being diligent about taking care of your family's business. They're looking at how diligent you are when it comes to things that concerning their family. You're putting what need to be put first, and you're putting the things that does not have that dire importance, you're pushing that aside, or you're placing it in this right place. So they are looking at you, how you perform as a head of household, and the trust begin to develop. And now here you are, birthday coming up, anniversary coming up, and because dad has been doing such a wonderful job, and I want to make dad's job even more easier, I'm gonna buy dad this tool. A matter of fact, I heard dad talk about this tool so many times. I'm gonna buy dad this tool for Christmas. He always said, oh man, one of these days I'm gonna buy me one of those vacuum cleaner, or I'm gonna buy me one of those impact wrench. And you heard that and you keep it a secret, and next thing you know, they present you with that. It is love and trust. They've seen something in you that you are not looking at the moment. They are seeing the operation of a head of a household that is taking care of his family's business, taking care of his responsibility, and they want to be a partaker of that. Now, here is the part of the mind that has not been renewed. The mind that has not been renewed is saying, they're just buying me these tools because they want me to do all this work. I got to be fixing this, I got to be fixing that, and they not appreciate what I'm doing. All these negative things begin to roll off of your tongue concerning the gifts that they are giving you because the mind has not been renewed. Transformation is not taking place, and all that you can see is the things that you think is a hindrance. And at the same time, all they want to do is to lavish their love and appreciation upon you. But because your mind has not been renewed, that's why we are so serious when we talk about a renewed mind will not just change the way you live, but it will change your lifestyle. It will change the way you see things. It will change the way you see yourself as a husband, as a head of household, not just one that is married. Oh, who are you? Oh, I'm a married man. I got married. You see yourself way more than that, more than just a married man. You see yourself as a provider, a protector, one who have the shoulder that they can come, they can lean on, they can talk, they can, pour out without being afraid. There is no resentment there because the relationship has been built on love, and they can see it. They can see it through the actions of just going out there and say, well, it's hot. I know it's hot. And I know she's not going to check it, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to check the tire pressures, make sure the water is good. Even before they wake up, sometimes they don't even know that you did that. And they don't even have to know. All they know is that the car is running good. But there is something also that is very important. There is something that is very important, like it says in the book of Titus, that the older man should teach the younger man, the older women should teach the younger women, so that they will have something to build on. So this important thing I'm talking about is being able to teach them, be able to transfer what we know, what we have gathered to them. Teach them how to check the tire, teach them how to check the oil, teach them how to change a windshield wiper, the wiper blade, because there might not be someone there who can change it. They can get to the store and probably change it for themselves. They can look at the tire and see and tell that it needs a couple more pounds in the tire. And a couple more pounds can help them to get to where they're going. So all these little things that is necessary, that is important, we can teach them those things so that they can make it through. And as they continue to gather, as we impart into them and impart into them, they becomes more better at what they're doing, at the things that will get them from point A to point B, until if they have a husband, then he can take over from there. But they will have enough to go on to help them to get to that place. So the tools that we're receiving is not something that we can look down on and say, well, you just giving me these things because you want me to do all these things. I can look at those things as a blessing. To me, they see something in me. They are looking at this man, this husband, this head of household as someone who is responsible. They have seen it, they're not just hearing it, but they have seen the demonstration by my action that I am concerned about them. I am concerned about them, that I am taking what they have given me, something for myself, basically, and using it also now to pull back out that love on them. So the tools that we build our home with really matters. It do matters. That's why it is so important also for us to treat the gifts that we was given with respect. Treat them with respect, not that you're worshiping them, but when someone take the time out to go and to get something that you so desire, it is a good thing to take care of it, to show respect, to show them that you appreciate it. Because even though you are using it for them, to me, What is more important is the fact that they've seen the father figure in you that so many other people wish that they have. They've seen someone who is taking their responsibility as the head of household seriously. You're not waiting until the car breaks down to start doing something preventive to do that preventive maintenance. You're not waiting until they ask you. Sometimes you just ask, how is everything running? How is everything going? You're not waiting until your son get 25 or 30 years old to start to impart some things into his life that he can use as he grow up, as he began to grow and he want to do different things. And a matter of fact, if I made my transition before him, if I make my transition from this earth before him, he can look back and say, well, dad used to teach me how to do this. He will appreciate what we have impart into him. And number one, it is our responsibility to train up a child in the way that they should go. It's not just in schoolwork, but also in the physical things that you have learned that you could pass on to them. How to start a fire without gasoline, how to split some wood, how to change a tire, how to check the oil, how to change a light bulb. All these little things, it will come in so handy for them. And it will make them feel good about themselves when they can do it for others, not just for themselves, and then see the appreciation on that person's face. So as the mind begin to renew, you begin to see things different because you begin to think different. There was a time in my life when I used to think, well, I go to work only to earn money. I understand now today that I am rendering a service to others and I'm getting more than money. I'm getting so much more than money. I'm learning patience. I'm learning how to be content. I'm learning how to meet people and to talk to people. I'm learning how to have a conversation. There is so much that I'm getting beside the money that today I begin to look at things different. I begin to look at my job different. I begin to look at myself different. It helps me to be a better leader. It helps me to grow and to be a better husband. I know how to talk to people out there, and I know how to talk to my family in here at home. So you're not living a double life, but you, like they said, what you see is what you get. If you're practicing at home good manners, if you practice that at home, guess what? When you get out there, you will also display that same good manners. If you love your wife at home, where you kiss your wife when you come home, a good morning, a hi baby, how you doing? You will do the same thing at home. No more, nothing less. What you plant is what you're going to reap. The seed that you sow is what you're going to reap. So some people try to do outside what they don't do at home. And guess what? It is a struggle to keep that up. You probably get by for a few minutes or so, but to do it day after day after day, it's gonna be hard because guess what? When you come back home, you're going right back to the same old thing. And when you go back out there, you got to start all over again. So it's never consistent, and you have to fight to keep up that charade. You got to fight to keep up that kind of life when it could have been so easy. If you practice at home, it becomes a habit that when you get out there, it is easily displayed. Again, the tools. What is your favorite tools, my friends? I want you to drop it in the comment. Let me know what is your favorite piece of tool in your toolbox. I want to know. One of my favorite tools is my battery operated bolt cutter. I know when I go to work and I used to have to take that big bolt cutter and try to cut those bolts on the back of those containers to open the door. It is so easy now for me to reach up there, especially if it's up high, and to put it on there and hit that button. Pow! It's gone. And, and there's so much tools in my toolbox that I really enjoy. With my daughters, they bought me stuff. My son, they always, my wife, they bought me things. And it makes it so easy for me to do some things because to me, if I can do some things at home, it keeps my mind sharp. It keeps me flexible. I have to get down on the ground. I have to get back up and change in the oil, and I can pass some of the things that I've studied and learned and picked up along the way onto them to help them because I don't want them to run into the shop and someone charging them $200 or $300 just because they need a quart of oil. I want you to understand when that red light comes on, the first thing you do, check your oil to make sure. Don't open your water because it's going to be hot. You got to let that cool down. But you can check your oil. Let's give it a minute. Let it flow down. Let it settle down. And then you could check it because sometimes that's all you need. If the oil is low, the light will comes on to warn you that your oil is low. You need to add oil. And some people don't know that. They go straight to the shop and then not accusing anyone. But if you don't know, sometimes what they tell you is totally far different from what is really going on. But I want to thank you guys again. If this hit home, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we will be pushing out more videos like this to help you to evolve and to become that head of household that I truly believe that you was designed to be, for you to prosper in so many areas of your life, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And that's why we will be touching on all of these, because we want to see you evolve and to become that head of household that the Creator designed you to be, so that you and your family can enjoy the best of life. You and your family, and have surplus, more than enough to be a blessing to someone else, because it is one way to sow seed that you can also prosper from those seed. As you give, it is given back to you. So whatever you sow, that's what you reap. Sow good seed, not doing it with intention just to get something back, but do it out of the goodness of your heart. Matter of fact, when you do it out of the goodness of your heart, you feel so good. It's like you already been paid. But the law cannot be broken. The law will never stop for anyone. Give and it shall be given back to you. What you sow is what you're going to reap. Anytime you comply with the law, the principles of the Creator, I promise you, it will work in your life. So this is Nelson. Until next time, I love you guys. Peace and see you in the next video.